I'm in this kind of funny mood where I'm thinking about the spring equinox and the astrological new year and how we're meant to have fresh energy now. And then I'm thinking about how if you really witness nature, these new beginnings, a birth, a restart, they're tender, they're vulnerable, they're sweet. They're not like we're taught in Western theology and things of like, it's like a new year of like a ball dropping and champagne popping and, confetti cannons going off, and we're wearing high heels and sequins, and there's a disco ball and a whole crowd screaming and shouting, and you triumphantly burst on the dance floor for your start of the new year. That's not how nature models it for us. Like when there's a seed that has been germinating in the darkness of the ground all winter long, protected from the harsh elements, and it begins to get the right amount of heat and moisture and some light, it bursts forth this tender little shoot that tries to find its way up through the soil and seeking the sun. And then when that tender little shoot comes through the earth, it's exposed to the elements now, and it would not be able to withstand, high winds or a hailstorm at that time. It's just the tiny little tender beginnings of something, right? And so it needs the right amounts of moisture and light and darkness, times to rest and germinate and continue growing. And so that's kind of how we are right now, guys. Yes, it is that time of us kind of waking up from our winter slumber. Finally, we're getting in touch with the East energy in our mind and our thoughts and our visions for our lives. But these visions and these dreams and these things that you hope to do in the world, those are tender little shoots that deserve to be protected. And you cannot expose them to harsh elements. And that includes people that may question your motives, that may betray your trust in some way, that may put a harsh light on what you're trying to grow. So I want you to be aware of this kind of energy. Give yourself grace and compassion and protection. Really nurture this fresh new starts, and know that they require tenderness and vulnerability. And one way to notice who will be conducive to helping you nurse and grow those tender dreams are the people that were with you through the winter. Those people that didn't shy away whenever you were in your darkness. They drew close and they stayed with you, and they walked side by side with you, or they snuggled up next to you. But if there are people that abandoned you over the winter, that couldn't hold space for you in your darkness, those are not the people to be sharing your tender shoots of your new thing with. They can't hold space for that either. Maybe in the summer when it's fully grown and you're reaping your rewards, they'll want to come and be a part of that and be in your orbit, and that may be fine, because not everyone's meant to be intimately close and associated with every move that you make. Some people just show you who they are, and who they are is someone that's going to celebrate you when you're high and abandon you when you're low. And that's okay. Life gets a lot easier when we remove expectations from people, and we learn to kind of try to find the equilibrium on our own and appreciate the others that help us along the way. So I hope this is helpful for you. I am excited, and I have fresh new hope. And I have to remind myself to temper it sometimes, because I'm literally coming back from a health scare where I thought I was dying. I was close to death this last winter. And I've gone out on one big road trip now. I was invited on another this weekend and another next week. And I went ahead and turned this weekend's down, not because I wanted to. I wanted to go. But I don't really feel that strong yet. And I don't really feel capable of going on the road as hard and as fast as I was last year. Last year at this time, I went on the road for it was like 8 months nonstop. And it made me really sick. And so I have to be aware this year that I have to do things differently, to find places where I can rest and recuperate. And I have to know who it is that I can trust for that regeneration that I need, and when it is that I can open up to other people and harsher elements, if you will. Anyways, Let me know what you think about this spring and your fresh start in the comments below. I'd love to hear it.